Hi and welcome to my Random Ruminations. I want to talk a little bit about why having a workspace is really important to me. I have a funny feeling I did talk about this in the past, but since then I've done a few other bits and pieces, and well, easiest to show you. You can see my gaming rig, which was over here, is now over here, and everything's put into a smaller space. This opens up the room a lot and gives me enough space to actually be able to sit comfortably. Great. But I did have someone ask me recently, why do I post videos about working on my room and building it up and what have you. The reason is actually pretty simple. By my nature, I'm someone who, once they start working, finds it very difficult to stop. I actually find it almost impossible to stop. And having a room where when I walk out and close the door, I'm done working is a really, really, really important thing for me. It's really essential that I have that break between my work life and my day-to-day life, because the alternative is just madness. Because I am the kind of person that will keep working and working and working and working and lose relationships and friendships in my life. The other reason it's important is this is the first time important to me is this is the first time I've ever had a space to work in. Genuinely. I've always worked sitting in the living room or in the kitchen or lying in bed. That's how I've worked in the past. And while I got a lot done, having a separate environment that I can just go into whenever I want to and do some work, it's really important to me. It makes my life so much easier, and it makes my work life so much more productive. I produce so much more content since I got this room, and I have to say I am rather dreading moving from here, because I can't see myself having a space like this again. Now, that said, I could get away with the space being half the size. So and a large broom closet could actually work for me. It might actually work better in some ways, but yeah, I don't know whether it's going to happen or not. And it does upset me, the idea that I spent a couple of 100 hours getting this room the way I want it to be. For all that it looks quite rough, it's taken me a lot of effort and a lot of energy to do it, because I'm not physically well. So it's like, if I move something and it's not right, it takes me days to do it again. And yeah, basically this room, it's a space that once I walk in here, I'm working. And the funny thing is, even though this is a room that I play games in and I play my Xbox in, even then, on some levels, I'm still working as soon as I walk into this room, because I'm thinking the whole time. I'm going, okay, what should I do next? How will I do it? Etc., etc. For example, I wasn't thinking at all about work until I walked into this room this morning, and I've spent the last 15 minutes while talking to the camera actually trying to figure out how I'm going to do the opening for Casey's Minecraft Let's Play series, which I am going to be editing and rendering in about 10 minutes time. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So yeah, that's kind of why it's important to me. It's also, I live in a small house, and it's nice to have a space that's essentially mine. It's nice to have a space that I walk into and yeah, it's there. And it's also nice that I have a space where I'm going to be able to invite some of my friends to come over and do multiplayer stuff with me for my YouTube channel. Like EFUs, you are going to be invited in the future. Just putting it out there. And Sarah Bear, that picture of Joella Dent and Harley Quinn, I think we should competitive multiplayer, to see who gets to choose which person they get, which costume they get. And Joseph Coffey, yeah, we definitely need to do a multiplayer something in this room. Don't know what yet. I'm working on it and thinking about it. I'll figure it out. And of course, Francois, that's going to be happening too. And the list kind of goes on. Jack, I'm going to make Anya do it. That'll be entertaining. Also, hearts will melt across the world when they see her. or even hear her voice. Annoying. It's annoying when somebody has that sexy a voice. It's nice to have a space that I can actually plan that, because I have a second rig here, I have that rig there. Thanks to my friend Joe, that rig is more powerful, and that rig is more powerful due to some hopscotching RAM sticks around the place. Yeah, I really love my room. I really am going to be sad when I have to leave her, and I will have to leave her. It's just a fact of life if you rent. Although, Goddess is willing, the next time I move, it'll be to a house of my own, which will hopefully be a little micro home. Oh, I really hope it happens. I'd like to never have to move again. Anywho, I have a christening to go to. My little, I don't know, step-grandson or fairy goth child or something is getting christened today, so I'm going to put on factor 2000 and go to it. Should be a laugh. Well, you know, until I'm surrounded by too many people and I end up with a panic attack. But up until that point, it should be a laugh. So I am going to sign off, and I will talk to you all again on Tuesday. And have a great day. Bye.